and welcome to Just One More Watch, and welcome to Just One More Unboxing. I've been eagerly anticipating the arrival of this package all the way from Moscow to Sydney. It is of course the legendary Soviet dive watch, the Vostok Amphibia. Now these watches have got a cult following and a great reputation, so let's get into this box and see exactly what we're getting. Alright then, well this looks pretty authentic anyway, Russian flag everywhere, a bit of Cyrillic text. Now I'm not massively into knives, but there's a little Leatherman squirt for you today. Picked up one of these a while ago, nice little thing for around 50 Australian dollars. Should help me with this one. Now I don't normally wear a watch when I'm doing an unboxing or a review, but today I've got the Casio Royale on. Now I was wearing this one today. If you follow me on Instagram, Just One More Watch, oddly enough, you'll have seen that, and it's kind of appropriate that I'm wearing this one. I think the Casio Royale, as they call it, the AE1200, is one of the best value watches there is. You know, dollar for dollar, pound for pound, it's outstanding, and I think it's got a competition going on with this Vostok. Everything I've read or seen about these says they're just amazing watches for the money. Now I got this one from a lovely Russian gentleman called Nikolai who works at Moscow Time Sellers. He is available on eBay. I think he's got an outlet as well. This didn't actually take that long. I think I ordered it less than 2 weeks ago, so I'm pretty chuffed with it coming here today. And this one, the Amphibia, just offers an outstanding set of specifications for the money. Okay, hold on a second. A little bit of tape here. Allow me to edit this bit out. Okay, let's pop the top. Oops. Ooh, yet more packaging to hack my way through. Now this is actually my second Vostok. I bought one of their other models last year. You know, it was okay. I didn't really take to the styling, but everybody says this Amphibia is just amazing. Again, allow me some editing time. Okay, that's looking a little more accessible. Oh, and there it is. Now, I've already been corrected. I'm going to have to do a bit more research with this one so I don't trip myself up. I referred to the 710 as meaning it's the Scuba Dude model, but I was corrected. It's just referring to the case shape. There are so many different options of these, but there's the Scuba Dude. And in a reassuring sign, the second hand is ticking. Alright, so that's the packaging materials and the plastic protective removed. Now the previous Vostok I had undoubtedly the worst well, it wasn't even leather, it was plastic. Undoubtedly the worst strap I've ever encountered on a watch. And this, you know, I think this is probably the worst bracelet I've ever seen on a watch as well. You know, sharp edges, really pretty nasty. I think this one will, I'm not even sure what the R stands for. Anyway, I think this one will probably last about another 10 minutes before I put it on something much more attractive. I've got a sharp mesh strap and a couple of leather straps. I'm not a big fan of NATO's. I know that's a popular modification with these ones. I'll also probably replace the spring bars because I don't imagine that they're up to much either. Screw down crown there. Yeah, but a lovely looking little watch. Love that cushion case. That's why I picked this design. I thought it suited the vintage Soviet era aesthetic of the watch, and the black dial I chose because it goes pretty much with anything. So incredible specs for the money. A 200 meter dive watch with lume on the hands and the indices. We've got a bi-directional bezel for some as yet unknown to me reason. Let me try this crown. Now they say it only actually engages when you pull it right out. Oh. The crown in my previous Vostok did take a little bit of getting used to. Oh, there we go. So we got an adjustment there. But yeah, you do need to pull it all the way out to get that adjustment to work. I'm not sure as yet if this one is hackable or hand winding, I should say. So that's it, just resting on my 7-inch wrist. I think that looks great. I probably won't even bother sizing the bracelet. I'll just put it in the bin or put it back in the box. But that looks really nice. Seems like it's a very comfortable fit as well there. You've got that lovely dome on the acrylic glass. Yeah, really quite good looking. Now people have been asking in comments, are you going to mod this one? I know there's a big mod scene for these. I paid 60 US for this one delivered to me in Australia, which I thought was a good price. I think I'd just be reluctant Somebody suggested to replace the bezel on the crown. I think that's a popular mod. It would probably cost me at least another 60 US to do that, so I think my money's better spent on other watches. I'll leave this one as it came out of the factory in Mother Russia. Well, I think this is a new personal best. The bracelet didn't even last the duration of the unboxing video. This is a truly horrendous item. Look at those end links. Ooh, hideous. Hideous. Sharp edges everywhere. Very nasty. Just as nasty as I was told it was going to be. Quick look at the case back. Some fairly incomprehensible Russian text there. But I can make out 200 meters. Apparently this watch gets more waterproof the more pressure is put on it. Just an amazing piece of blank paper design with this one. I'll go over a little bit more of the history and heritage in the full review in a couple of weeks. And there we go. Much better. Sitting on a sharp mesh that I've had lying around in a box, waiting for a watch, waiting for its opportunity, and I think it's just found it. That looks great. Okay, close up on the dial to finish there. Pretty plain looking, but as long as it does a job, I think that's the whole point of this watch. It's function. It is form over fashion, that's for sure. What I'll do, I'll start the Watch Check app on this one as usual today, let it run for a week and a half to 2 weeks, come back with a full review including movement update. As always, if that sounds like your cup of tea, you can hit the little subscribe button in the corner. But I'm going to leave it here for today. Vostok Amphibia. I think for 60 US this is looking pretty damn nice. I look forward to seeing if anybody notices my piece of Soviet era technology over the next week or so on my wrist. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.